comedy. It's one of those genres that seems to meld all sorts of different genres together to get a, the appropriate outcome. It also results in sometimes films being, double bills, triple bills even, being put together very loosely in terms of subject matter. I mean, some films are all-out comedies with, a theme, be it romance, sci-fi, western, action, or something like that. And then there are others that are more comedy on the side, if you will. So it may be an action film with some comedy elements, or a sci-fi film with some comedy elements, or like take the superhero films, the Avenger films and such. They are action films, action fantasy, sci-fi even, but they do have comedic moments, but I wouldn't call them comedies. That brings me to this DVD here I'm about to unbox, which combines two films which really have very little in common, short of the fact that they are comedies. One is Wagons East, a straight-out comedy western, or a western comedy. I guess it's a western comedy because the comedy is the main thing. And then there's Suicide Kings, which has comedic moments. I guess you'd call it maybe a suspense thriller. But here they are, together, on DVD. I don't know. At first I was thinking maybe there are people together that are like director or maybe an actor or something like that. But yeah, for the most part, I couldn't find any other joining factors here. At least none that are actually like advertised. It just says it's a red carpet double feature. In other words, we have the rights to distribute these two movies. We don't want to put them out to singles because we don't think it will make our money back, so we'll put them both together in one DVD. But here's the thing. Both Wagons East and Suicide Kings are, like they say, red carpet type films, so they deserve their own releases. Why are they here together? I don't understand. Maybe you do. Comment down below, but we're going to open this puppy up either way. See what's going on inside, and it's got like security tape all over, so bear with me here. Yeah, when I saw this, I was quite puzzled as to how all of this makes sense together, but at the same time I was not going to overlook the release, because you know what, I haven't seen either of these films in a while, and I want to check them out. So getting them both on the cheap isn't a bad thing. This is a Lionsgate release, so you know it's not one of those crazy low bitrate releases, and it feels kind of heavy, so I wouldn't be surprised if there are 2 DVDs in here, but we'll find out soon enough if that is the case or not. I do know that there's a lot of plastic and crap to get off here first. But yeah, in the meantime, let me know while I'm opening this up. What is Suicide Kings? What did you think of the film? Are you a big Christopher Walken fan? Because he's kind of like one of the main people in there. Or perhaps you're into Dennis Leary, because I believe he's in that film as well. And I get it. Christopher Walken is a hilarious dude. I wouldn't call him a comedian necessarily, but he does some funny stuff. Now, Dennis Leary, apparently, I guess you would consider Dennis Leary a comedian of sorts. Oh my god. How old is this release? This thing is so... Oh my god, that was... Wow, oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to have to Google on the heck out of this sucker, because, wow. Yeah, so what... Suicide Kings. I'm off on tangent here. Let me know. What did you think of it? Keep it spoiler-free as always. seeing as how I have not seen it recently, I'm not going to comment about my likes or dislikes of the film. Being a comedy, it's not really quite in my wheelhouse. And I wouldn't exactly call it a classic comedy, but it's not a complete waste, I don't think. And of course, the tape. I hate when the cover just goes a little bit above that plastic and then these stupid, pointless anti-theft stickers get stuck to it, and they're so sticky after time. Like, the glue actually gets worse as you go along. Then eventually it breaks down and probably would come off by itself, but in the meantime, I'll show you what I mean. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's supposed to be black. No little white dots. It's where it's attached to it itself to it and pulled off the actual artwork. I hate that. I hate it. A lot of people are like, well, then you should have just cut it and left it. It's like, yeah, but I don't want the stickers on there either. It's damned if I do, damned if I don't, man. But let's talk Wagons East. Now that has two comedy greats. Richard Lewis and, of course, the late, great John Candy, man with the plan from Canada. I don't know if it's quite on par with something like City Slickers, which of course is also a kind of a westernish comedy with essentially similar time period, right? Wow, yeah, this is gonna need some serious Goo Gone. But difference is City Slickers is obviously more about, you know, modern times, and Wagons East is more about Western times, if Western is a time. But here we go. Here we go. I'm all taped out here. I got it all peeled off, even though it's still sticky. I'm gonna have to deal with that later. There you go. There's your front cover. There's your back cover. Yes, there's quite a bit there, so you know what to do. Then when we open it up, is it one DVD or two? Wow, no, all that weight is in the case. All that weight is in the case. Yeah. Single DVD with artwork, which is nice. Gives you nicely, it tells you, it's got the posters on it, which is kind of cool. I like that. Wagons East is obviously easier to read. The biggest thing on here is Lionsgate, essentially, at the bottom there. But it does also give the ratings. The ratings. Now, it does give a combined runtime of 210 minutes. It doesn't give separate runtimes, which is a little weird, but whatever. Why do that? They gave the separate ratings. Why didn't they give the separate runtimes? It doesn't make sense to me, but they did. This is, yeah, like I said, there was beefy. This is a beefy case. This is a lot of weight here. It's not an eco case for sure. They didn't even have eco cases when this release came out, I don't think. Didn't expect anything there, so not surprised to see there's no artwork on the back of that front cover. But yeah, looking forward to checking these suckers out again, because there's your red carpet double feature of Suicide Kings and Wagons East on DVD from Lionsgate Unboxed, so you know what's going on inside. Comment down below. Love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Until next video, take care. Have a